Sacramento, California, the farm and the home of the Stanford Cardinals. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Wake Forest Demon Deacons, taking on a fellow ACC opponent, the Stanford Cardinal. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. The Demon Deacons will put total leather and we'll get started. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Cardinal offense will take the field to get things underway. Typically, you don't think of an offense built around its tight end, but they got no production from there last week. They'll need that to improve in this one, David.
Yeah, he's a chain mover. He's a red zone threat. That big old body, man, he's a matchup problem. So they definitely need to find a way to make sure that they're feeding the big fella, that they're using him in different ways. And listen, balance on offense is good. Still use the receivers. But, Jesse, they can't forget about that dude.
No, and I don't think you have to all of a sudden panic and all of a sudden reinvent your playbook offensively. You just got to execute better, and you got to give him more opportunities. I think that was one of the biggest problems their last game out. They just didn't throw it his way enough. That has to change today. He should be targeted really early in this game.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Off the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. On target to the left. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Wants to throw on first down. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D. So now it's 2nd and long. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like, the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
He'll keep it on the sneak.
3rd and 1. Everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Working that left side. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Stanford gets set to snap it on first down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Moss. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Fighting off the defender. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. 11th play of this opening drive coming up, but this one, a 3rd and long. Tight end finds a soft spot. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. 2nd and goal for this offense. Tries again to get it in. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone.
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise in the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TV.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. That is what they mean when they say ball control, a 14-play touchdown drive. And close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So Wake Forest offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And the story is going to be in this one. Will this quarterback be able to operate before that big fella on the defensive front gets right in his grill, Jesse?
And listen, he's one of the best quarterbacks in the country, but he better play with the clock in his head in this one. He's not going to have a lot of time. There were a lot of quarterbacks around the SEC that probably felt this way back when they played the Georgia Bulldogs and David Pollock, right?
Yeah, especially those real teams with Jordan Davis and Nolan Smith and Jalen Carter. But, like, here's what's fun. You can't throw the ball off your back. And that's what this guy's going to try to do. Get to the quarterback, affect him. The bottom line is every quarterback becomes really human when you hit him. Can he hit him and make him human?
And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. Here's the shuffle pass. It's complete. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf.
Brings up second down.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. And the Demon Deacons are rolling down the field. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking to throw on first down. Fires toward the end zone. Touchdown, Demon Deacs. They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
Number 5.
Yeah, and that's simple, but it's not easy. It's a go route. Like, that receiver's streaking straight down the outside of the field, and my job as a quarterback is to put that ball up in the air, keep it away from the safety. He does just that. Receiver comes down with the catch. Nice pitch, nice catch, touchdown.
Extra point here will tie the game.
For the extra point.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. On the move from inside his 5.
Return is brought down at the 40.
Stanford has it back, the Cardinal offense returning to the field. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
And it was a nice job in play calling, too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
Got his man on the right. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Rumbles ahead for a pickup of 5 to the 29. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to fire. Throwing right. It's incomplete, and it also might be what is called a learning experience and one this freshman got away with. Looking to throw on third. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. First boot of the day is on its way. He was called on 3 times in that loss last week. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the offense. Takes the easy completion. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Simon. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Wants to throw on 3rd down. He's open on the right. And a big gain there. He's knocked down immediately at the 45. The Demon Deacons have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Right on the money. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Entertaining first quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. They've got a good one going here and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. And the Demon Deacons can really attack on this second and short. They'll go to the ground. Oh, he's got some space. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Demon Deacons kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. The pull and throw off the RPO. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. And now on second down for this offense. One back in the backfield, he gets to carry. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Tries to slither forward on the sneak. And the Demon Deacons pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Holds and fires complete to the right. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Makes the grab. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. In the gun, looking to throw on third down. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
And the QB has had a nice drive, and this offense has been throwing the football over the yard. You want to stop that? Get pressure on him. Nice job getting to the quarterback, affecting him, and even better, getting him on the ground.
They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on fourth down. Splits the uprights. Good. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead.
Wake Forest, 10. Stanford, 7.
After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. They're still looking for a little more productivity as they trail 10-7. Quick completion on the outbound. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
Brings up second down.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Wants to fire on second down. It's in! Completed. He's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted. The Cardinal come to the line facing third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. New set of downs after the completion. From the gun, they'll try the middle. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Second down coming up.
Gonna swing it on second down. It's complete to the left. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. To the air on first down. Trying to get rid of it. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass on second down. Nice grab in traffic. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
Brings up third down.
On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. It's caught. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
Number 9.
Stanford lines up to punt it away.
To kick it away.
And the return man couldn't get to it to make the catch, and the ball will bounce out of bounds. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the Deacon offense. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Complete to the left. He goes out of bounds. They'll mark him right at the 30-yard line. That's the kind of play that can give a drive momentum. Leaves it with the back. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. The play action fake. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He lofts one down the sideline. Catch inside the 25. Huge plays like that can change the complexion of a game, and he's got it at the 22-yard line.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field, and they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
Bought a little time, lets it go. Finds his big tight end. That had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. The Demon Deacons have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Wake!
Number 7 in the end zone.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
The extra point.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
17. Stanford 7.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Stanford has it back, the Cardinal offense returning to the field. That deficit has now grown to double digits, down 17-7 as they start this drive. Yeah, it's a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26. To the ground with the back. Get him on the ground after a 4-yard run out to the 31. Stanford at the line, needing to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. They bring the punter onto the field now. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. He's got it. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Just goes right through the wicket and brings up 3rd down. Man, he will be thinking about that one. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Looking downfield on 1st down. They go to the wide receiver screen. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the 1st down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's the pressure. Serious arm strength on that 3rd down pass, but it's incomplete. Stanford lines up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Man, oh man, did that coverage team have its hands full? Well, not full because they didn't get a hand on him for quite a while. Great return there. And incomplete on the deep ball.
And the offensive coordinator here is really trying to stay aggressive and take a shot. Obviously, the offense couldn't click on that one. But later in the game, if I'm this offense, I'm continuing to stay aggressive. Keep the foot down on the gas pedal.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. And the Demon Deacons decide to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. Single back formation, and they give it to him. After that one, not quite so backed up as they're up to the 18-yard line. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, after seeing that, sign me up for another 2 quarters there in Palo Alto. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball, he is a problem. And I don't think this defense has the solution. With that said, let's send it back to the guys on the farm.
Stanford will boot it away to start this second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Wake Forest offense returns to the field. They start this third quarter with the lead, but they might want to think about shoring up that protection.
Yeah, the good news is you're leading on the scoreboard. The bad news is your quarterback doesn't feel like it because you can't protect him. So, David, adjustments in pass protection, that has to be something they were talking about here at halftime.
100%. Just you can't get him hit that much. He's still doing a good job delivering the football, but if you keep hitting the quarterback enough, man, they'll start to see ghosts, they'll panic, and they'll make some of those mistakes.
That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Running back searching for a hole. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. The Demon Deacons with a second and short to keep this drive moving. From the gun, to give, looking for room. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Running to the left. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Back open in the middle. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one. And the Demon Deacons come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Pass interference. Defense.
How many times do you think they're going to run that one back in film study? Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. That's a penalty. That's a penalty. That's a penalty. It'll be a long film study for him. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long.
Brings up 2nd down.
Looking to fire. Got a man. It's Simon. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. From the shotgun, the inside give. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. This is a designed run. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Facing 3rd and long from the 21 and hoping not to settle for a field goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Got the tight end outside. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. And he kept that one just straight enough to graze inside the left upright. And now the lead is even bigger. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Godfrey. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Rushes on him. Going to throw it over the top of the D. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Caught behind the line. It's Moss. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the 1st. The Cardinal will have to boot it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. No fair catches here, looking for room. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. They're going to open this drive with a pass. The short hands, it's Simon.
It's so nice as a quarterback when you've got a guy like that working for you in the slot. He has such a good feel to find the open spaces in the defense. Just makes life so much easier for his quarterback.
Fires to the tight end. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. They'll run play action. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. He caught it, and he will score! Touchdown, Demon Deacons!
And I think in the pre-snap, I think both of these guys were on the same page. They had a look defensively that let them know we can pitch this thing way down the field. I'm going to go run under it and make a big play for it.
Yeah, and when I'm the receiver, I'm like, I'm open, right? I'm going straight down the field. Throw me the football. I got the speed. I can beat this guy. You can tell they've done that so much in practice. They knew it was second nature, and they executed it perfectly.
And the extra point is good, and the lead moves to 20. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish with a big play, a touchdown strike from the 46. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Stanford has it back, the Cardinal offense returning to the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Roberts. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker.
Brings up 2nd down.
To the air on 2nd down. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Finds his tight end. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. Stanford lines up to punt it away. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. And now this offense will take the field again. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Makes the grab. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Offense gets set for second down. Power football with the run. There he goes. Found a little space, and he's got 4 to the 35. The Demon Deacons are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Such a big part to convert these 3rd downs, and they've got it at the 42. Just under a minute to go here in the 3rd quarter. They'll snap it on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And the flag comes in as this one falls incomplete. Let's see what the call is.
Illegal forward pass.
So he just lost track of where the line of scrimmage was. The illegal forward pass will wave off the play. Penalty will be accepted. Second down, they'll go to the air. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Offense breaks the huddle on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. And the Demon Deacons will bring the punt team onto the field. Fair catch is made, and they'll mark it at the 19. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. Last drive was a quick 3 and out, and now time is even more of a factor to get something going. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. Now the play fake. Got it in the middle, it's Godfrey. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got him downfield. Lot of room to the right. Touchdown, Cardinal! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And really nice job seeing the middle of the field, seeing I can go deep and attack the middle of the field. And you can tell he runs a post, ball's right on him, catches the football, and then gets to gallop right into the end zone for a touchdown.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And it's perfect. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them.
27, Stanford, 14.
And he's going to try to return this one. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the offense. And these guys come out feeling some game pressure. Things have tightened up, and they punted it last time they had it. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. Pulls it in, it's Simon. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. 3rd down play from the gun. Throws for the tight end. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their 1st pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 4th down. Kick is in the air. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Here comes the offense back onto the field. To the air on 1st down. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. He'll ride his man on the option. Now the pitch. And that one will go in reverse. The defense all over that pitch on the option. Stanford comes to the line, and that first down marker is a long way away. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. Stanford lines up to punt it away. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the Deacon offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. It's runs like that that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. The give from the gun. Breaks into the open. Makes the stop at the 49, but not before he gets in plus territory, gets 15 and a first down.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got a lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Stop behind the line of scrimmage, and that is a rare sight for this defense today against this guy. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. He's got him. Defense there to get him out of bounds as he gets it down to the 48. The Demon Deacons line up to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. They went 3 and out the last time they had it, and at this point of the game, you just can't afford many of those. It's incomplete, and it also might be what is called a learning experience, and one this freshman got away with. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Got his man to the left. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air, chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Using the quick game. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. That last completion sets them up on second down. Off play action. It's picked off, and that's number 10. Returns it down to the 47-yard line, and this defense thrives on taking the football away.
And I love this defense understanding situational football. You got the lead in the fourth quarter, getting your nickel packages. You know the pass is coming, and the execution was great.
Yeah, they thrive on takeaways, and they love to get into games late with the lead because one of the strengths of their entire team is their secondary, and you saw it there. In nickel, they're able to come away with the pick, and it's looking like they're going to be able to seal this game.
The Wake Forest offense returns to the field. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession. And they not only knocked him down behind the line, they also put him back under the century mark for the day. Second down, he'll throw it. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. And now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. Just a short pass to the tight end. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be fourth down. They boot it away on fourth down. And that one will bounce and roll out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they mark it. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Fires to the big fella. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Wants to fire on second down. Incomplete. He threw that one up for grabs and into traffic, and fortunate to get it back. The Cardinal come to the line with lots of work to do on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. From the gun, running back gets the give. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Wants to go up top. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Makes the grab. It's Simon. And he is marked out of bounds after another big gain. This aerial attack has had no problem moving the ball with chunk plays. And the Demon Deacons will have it 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They go to the ground. Nice move to keep running. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Wake. Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
On to attempt the try.
The kicker is on for the extra point.
And the extra point right down the boulevard is there now, up 20 in the 4th. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd.
14.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. They were really aggressive going for it in there, turning it on. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas, right back on the football to try to keep...
Intercepted for the 11th time. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
The #1 objective for a defense is to make the offense one-dimensional. Well, when they're trailing by this much late in the game, they're one-dimensional. They have to pass the football. We can bring more speed on the field. You see it. We know you're throwing the football. Nice break on the football. Nice interception. This one's almost over.
And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
He's brought down at the 43-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. Gets it to him on the screen. And he was knocked down immediately short of the line to gain. They'll have to make a decision here. The Demon Deacons will punt it away on 4th down. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. First play of the drive comes from the 38. Looking downfield on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Godfrey. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Gets it out quickly. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Gonna swing it on second down. The throw. Grabbed over the middle. It's Godfrey. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Wants to go up top on first down. Looking to the big tight end. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. Back to pass on second down. Got the quick pass. He'll step out of bounds right at the 27. The Cardinal come to the line facing third and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. Caught in the backfield, it's Dawkins. He'll come through on third downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. They're dealing with a second and long. Looking to fire. Got his man. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Has no choice but to throw it away, and it'll bring up fourth down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. On fourth down, they'll pass for it. Unloads to the wideout. Catch in the middle. It's Moss. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6. The offense going to try again on another play. They'll just spike it on this one. After getting nothing, it's second and goal from the 6. Back to pass. Going for 6. And he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity, but it's incomplete. They'll come to the line just trying to keep their hope alive on third and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Touchdown, Stanford! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
Lining up for the PAT. And it's up and good. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time. When you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
Well, after back-to-back losses, this team is really teetering on the edge of disaster.
They got to try to hold on to the positives, as hard as that is to do right now, having lost a couple back-to-back, because this team has good players, and they've got good schemes on both sides of the ball. Just things have not gone their way. They just need to make a few more plays to turn this thing around.
Yeah, and then they can do it, and they will do it. Listen, you got to get the players right. You got to get those guys in there believing. This is part of what happens. You got to take a few lumps sometimes, take those losses. But this team's going to figure it out. You can tell they got the right stuff.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.